Title should not exceed more than 15 words. The next is field of invention. For example, sentence, not beyond that. It is a collar. Mine is a product name. But we wanted to write the field of which field it is going to be working. Audio system, communication system. So, visual communication or audio communication? Audio communication. So, especially in communication networks, we can use audio. So, the present invention relates to audio communication system. The system it means either it should be a color mic or hand mic or any kind of mic. This is what the field of invention. You should be very clear. So, if X person is showing a document, you should be always read the field of invention. It should be like that. It should be more general. So you can write in a bracket of field of invention. In general, you can write. It's not particularly mean the product name. Fine. So the field of invention it is to be general and it correlates with your product, but not exactly mean your product name under the field of invention. So can you switch off the fan? Next is background of invention. So all the existing color mic which I have, it is an improved version of the X invention, right? So we wanted to know how many of X inventions are there in the market that we need to be getting. So that market where you will search. Google. Best friend is Google. Next, YouTube. Definitely. Somebody else has invented, but they don't know the process, but they are uploading the video directly to the YouTube. That is also known to the public. So whatever the information known to the public, that is and all we can call it as a literature survey. So instead of literature survey, we are calling it as an background of invention or exact name it is meant prior art. So prior art is a word, exactly it means. So you have to be, the word we are going to expand it. Priorly existing, that is existing information we are going to study. So the collar mic, the previous model is hand mic. We can take a hand mic or the stage mic. So wired communication. So the previous models are wired communication. Now we are using a wireless model. Still I am using a wire. You may think it of there is no contact between my mic and the adapter. So receiver, transmitter and receiver, there is no need of wire. You have to be thinking. This is what? A real problem which being faced by us. Then only the problem will be coming. So you go to the kitchen, you see your mom, how she is doing the work. She is feeling so many things. And the best example which I wanted to give, the pressure cooker. Before 10 years what it happened? It will give a sound and the water will fall down. If excess amount of water, where it will go? It will be well down on the stove itself. Sometimes the stove may get off. So what the so if it is something else you want the camera, inbuilt camera with this collar mic, that is your invention. So many things are there in and around you. You can think day-to-day problem what you are facing. This is what the invention is. It is an utility invention. Then you convert into a process or a product. Fine. So background you will clear, but background where you are going to search. I am asking a question. Google is your best friend. The next is a YouTube, Amazon, Flipkart, whatever it might be. The next is
summary of invention.
No, I am not going into the summary. I am just keeping on staying with the background. It's where we need to get the existing information which we patented already all over the world. So that patent means
Already patented.
yes. Otherwise, worldwide it should be new. Okay, it should not be no existing in the world. So we can define the patent. It means that techno-legal document. Technical information is there, but legally approved by IP India. So we may call the patent definition as it is a techno-legal document to have a monopolistic rights. and it should be territorial in nature. So Indian patents are used in India. So if you want to sell your product to the other country, we need to go with another application called PCT or a conventional application. So many things are there. So the background, you should be always refer legalized website. So the legalized website called WIPO. So the pronunciation, few of them will call WIPO or WIPO. So background, where you have to get it? All the IP Indian people liars are just putting the keywords and searching what is the history is coming. That is a prior to the existing column I. They will think you have copied the section 1 from this so and so patent, D1, D2, D3. This is a code they are using. D1 is a reference 1, D2 is a reference 2. Like that they will be keep on adding the references. So if you copy any information in Google, then definitely it will be reflect on D1 and D2, right? So to avoid such kind of search, why Google is not preferable, you know whatever you are typing, that will be stored in the server. So server, what you will do? The server operated, the thing is that who is having a novel idea, that will be catch up by the server. Immediately the next minute, the product will come into the market. The example is Google Glass. Many things are there. But that is not invented by the Google, it is a branding, but it is invented by some ex-person, but he is not knowing how to sell, how to patent. These are the drawbacks are there. So we should not go like that. So you should be always search your idea with the website of WIPO. Or if you wanted to search US patent, there is USPTO is there, European patent, EPTO is there, then Canadian patent, all should be there. But all the countries are under WIPO. So as we all the beginner, we must to search the data with WIPO. So WIPO will give you a lot of data. But the beginners, what you will think? Copy the title, put the website search engine, then it will give no search found. Then what will be there? You will understand your idea was new. That is not that. It is having a searching is different way. There is a classification search, which class the product is it. So there is a classes in India is 30. Among the 30, you need to be identified which class exactly. Otherwise, you should not. So no need to go to classification. So general thing is, you know, caller, my. These two are the keywords, right? Go with the keyword search. So if you put the keyword and adding with IoT, adding with voice or image capture, it will be filtering. Finally, you will get 10 documents. Compared to reading and 40 documents, 10 documents is simple, right? So this is the way you have to be prefer background with keyword searching in WIPO. Fine. So this is the key input, you can take it out. And next is summary of invention. Once in a patent, novelty of work will be reflect on summary. So novelty where it reflects? It's in the claims. And mirror image of claims is summary. So you can make a shortcut. Once you write a claim, novelty will come. If novelty came, directly you can write the summary connectivity words. Fine. So these are the inputs. Then detailed description. Caller mic. How many number of parts are there? You just identify a clip, wire, mic, and there is a mesh. Then the holder, receiver, then this is the holder and receiver and battery, everything will be there. You make how many possible parts are there in the product, make a number 1 to n. Fine. Take a paper, mark all the parts from 1 to n, explain one by one in detail, that will come under detailed description. Over. So wherever the holder is coming, which number you are making into the part, maybe it is 7. You should bracket the number as everywhere in the country. Fine. So detailed description, then each and every diagram. This will be not starting with direct product, right? It will be started with a diagram. So the diagram should be either 2D or a 3D or a hand drawing. So you are expert in hand drawing, you may draw, and the drawing, it contains all the numbers, not the parts name. So in a drawing, what you will do? You have to be mark the numbers, not the name. So this is what your detailed description will come. Next is brief description about drawing. There is two diagram. One is for the power setup, the other is for the mic setup. So this is, I assume it's a figure 1, this is figure 2. That's it. So what is the name of the figure? It will come under brief description. So brief description, we may write only the figure legends, not the more explanation. Only the figure legends will come, brief descriptions. I think hope you are taking a note or not, I don't know, because I am flexible in talking all those things. You can make a note whatever you want. Seeing a slide, things different. Okay, well, next is drawings. Drawings, I said, don't think I am not a mechanical engineer, I don't know about the CAD drawing. Then what should I do? You can go with a box drawing as a flow chart. First flow chart, it is an input given to the receiver. Receiver input goes to the transmitter. Then transmitter will transfer the signal to the mic. Like that, you can make one flow chart. So either a flow chart or the product structure exactly, you can draw a one-line diagram. Fine. So once you complete the drawing, at last, abstract. Close it. This is your patent. Your patent gets ready now. So sample is the column mic, what I said. So the process of patent, what we are going to do is, once you extracted your idea, all are having different ideas, right? But all the ideas cannot be called, it is an innovation. It should be implemented like a single product used by me, and I need to give a feedback about this. Up to that, you need to work on. So the Indian government is giving a time duration. Those who are getting an idea, immediately you protect with one paper, that is called an application called provisional specification. The next extended version of provisional, you need to explain all the information what I said in the structure, that will come under complete specification. There is a duration between provisional and complete, 12 months. So within this 1 year, you need to complete your entire product model. So as you all, maybe in the first year if you are starting, second year you may complete your product. Once your product is get ready, then what you will do? You can go for an examination. So as the paper collection, what the examiner is giving and comments and marks, like that, they will give a report. So once the examination report if you receive, how many number of pages are there, you can look into that. So if number of pages are 8, 10, 12, etc., that means more number of comments which you are not following the format. What the format which I have given, the olden days, not olden days, the last year, what we have followed in our college, that is full of outdated version. That means the entire format is totally different now. So you have to follow this format. If you are not doing, they will say even the claims writing is separate. So claims writing is, it is a combination of three things. One is the body, transitional phrase, and then preamble. Preamble, transitional phrase and body. So there is a format for writing a claims also. Once you download the manual, what is the procedure is given in the manual, follow as per the manual. No need to go beyond the limit. But how do we extract your ideas? That you need to think what is the problem you are facing. Fine. So in our college, the college is an applicant, college is going to bear the money, and we all, faculties and students are the inventors. So the rights and the ownership given to the college, but we all the true and first inventors. So we are giving legally, college is going to take care, any problem comes, college is the responsible. But we are the inventors, we need to own our rights and modify accordingly. So there is a MOU between the college and inventors. Fine. So this is what the new norms we created. So whoever is filing a patent, college name is there, college will support you. And if it is individual, you say individual rights affiliation goes to college. Like that. So you have to interact your guide. Maybe everybody's are doing mini project or main project, right? So in that case, I wanted to tell you a story of the process. Are the inventors and successful startup founders are using money, or they invested money for their startup money? What they invested? It's very good. Time. Everybody is saying time. Excellent. The other one. Knowledge. Knowledge is knowing information. Than other ideas. No. All are having different ideas. Everybody wanted to be
finding the problem.
Finding the problem. No. Next. I said very beginning the starting step. Where we need to start the patent? Start with the so and so thinking. So different thinking will come from brain. So they invested their brain and the time. The examples are, we are using in Bangalore, that is Ola and Uber. So you know the story of Ola and Uber, right? Bhavish and Ankit Agarwal, they two are the successful founder of OLA, but they are the entrepreneurs when they are studying as an engineering. Because the story behind that is, the supervisor given a work, you need to make a coding and you need to create. Then they started with 6-semester project, mini project. That mini project, it came into a successful founder, successful entrepreneur, and every year they are giving a profit. They are getting a profit from their OLA. We didn't know that. 923 crores. So that means the pandemic situation and the urban current living status and all. Now you can see the twist of Uber and Ola. Uber also doing the same thing. Ola also doing the same thing. What is the difference between those two? Are they fighting together? So if future you are an entrepreneur, me also entrepreneur. So we are doing the similar kind of a collar mic product. So what should we do? Either we can fight, means definitely our entrepreneurship will get failed. Then we need to go with mutual agreement. So mutual agreement means I will reduce my price, you will increase your price, and I will keep this much time duration. So there will be a bonding between A and B. So they are going with an agreement. If excessive profit and he is getting a low profit, they will equally share. So this is what indirect attack. Okay, but that is a business to business. But collar mic, it is for business to customer. So they need a customer. Without customer, we cannot do. So all these inputs are there behind a single patent. So first of all, what to write a patent and where we need to get an idea, then convert into a document. Those documents should be legally submitted to the IP India. That is there in R&D department. We created a tool system, and if you wanted to draw your diagram, there will be a drawing expert. We are getting it from mechanical lab technician. So they are helping to convert into 2D and 3D diagrams. So no, don't worry about that one. If you have a thinking, this is my rough sketch. We wanted to file a patent, immediately you come and meet us. Then the drawing person will help you to convert the drawing. Content writer, you write and you get the correction from my side. Then we file a patent. This is what the steps we are processing. So after that, before going to start your startup or entrepreneurship, what you need to think? Are the patented information having commercial value or not? If nothing is there, no commercial value and there is no input, mic is only for the teachers and then the specific speakers, and it should be applicable only in the auditorium wherever it should be there. It is not for the all individuals, right? All individuals, what we need to do? The area you can find out. One is the healthcare. If you touch the healthcare product, definitely everyone will buy it. If you touch the food product is, example is Swiggy. The story of Swiggy is, he started a company in 2008, but he failed. But now he is a successful entrepreneur because during the 10-year service, he is learning and earning many inputs from the, earning is not in the money. earning inputs from the respective CEOs of different companies succeeded. At least once we bought through a Swiggy, right? So he is connecting the people. So connecting the people network is very, very important. Reliance, compared to Airtel or all other things, we are going with Reliance, Jio. So all updations are there. So if you attract with that, to attract the kids, Disney has made now, touching and toy in the textbook, it will talk. So kids will be always attracting and mama, papa, we want that book, definitely. So money is not a matter. How much cost of the mic is not a matter. What is the feature you are is very, very important. So extract your feature from your side. Go with the patenting, and this is the flow. If any doubts, you open to ask me. Then still now, I have supported the previous institute to file around 400 patent, and I only wrote to all of them, but never I included my name. This is one thing was there, because you are the inventor, you are all only the guide. People are thinking lawyers are taking the credit. Not a credit. Without lawyer, technically the document is not approved by the government. So we need a support from the legal lawyer. That is not to mean that lawyers are the inventor. Fine? So I am a lawyer, like that you can think. So we are going to correct the documents and we are going to file it. That's it. Then if any technical, the contribution of X person is there and giving inputs to you, then that you can share. That is depends on your royalty. Okay, mutual understanding, royalty. But selecting a mini project, what you will do? He or she is my friend. I wanted to take her as a team person, team member, but that is not the way. What we need to do? Bhavish and Ankit is an example. So Bhavish selected Ankit only for to achieve the dream, to achieve the mission within the mini project period. Now they are a successful entrepreneur. Still now there is no fight between, maybe something is there in it. So in future, you people also, you can select your partner. The partner might be any kind of stream. Fine. So not to be selected with the MBA or MCA. You can select your partner, maybe your father or a mother or anybody else in your family also. So this is what the input which I wanted to give you. So I will repeat once again. So what are the patents are there? 3 types of the patents. Fine. Which is the simplest way to getting a grant? Fine. Next is utility. Then process patents in India is very less, so you can avoid, but we can publish and 50% only getting grant. So I am suggesting New Horizon will go for utility patent and design patent. Okay, so as we all, you people are a student, design is very simple and we need to extract, and diagrammatic view is enough. That if you want, we can show some sessions on that. So you can proceed further. Then coming to that, what is the structure of the patent which we have given? Title. What is special in the title? Field. In general, you have to match in a single word. Background. Existing information. Where should we search? Before, not the Google. So you cut Google and YouTube trend. Right? But we need to check. If any video is available in the YouTube or Amazon or a Flipkart, then what will be happen? It is known to me, known to you. That should not go for a patent. Even the magazines or the roadways you are seeing the advertisement. So those advertisements also known to the public means you cannot go for a patent. Fine. So this is for background. Next is
Detail.
don't confuse that. This is a flow. Summary. Summary is mirror image of lines I say. Once you write the lines and drawing, automatically summary will fill, detail will fill, brief description will fill. So which is very important in patenting?
Background.
No. Which is very important in the patenting. Heart of a patent is drawing. Either hand drawing or a 3D drawing or a 2D drawing, you must be draw. And the drawing should contain only numbers, not the names. Clear? So if anybody X person is showing the document, you may make your correction by yourself, right? So, okay, summary is clear. If you can write in a single word, mirror image of clients. Next is detail. What is detail exactly? Each parts in detail. That's it. No need to worry about that. Brief description. Figure legends. Figure legends. Then after that, claims. Claims we need a practice to write it. So claims will be a three component. One is preamble, body, preamble, transitional phrase, and then body. So this is what they. So this is the product column line comprises of receiver unit and transmitter unit. That's it with the first claim. So it combines everything. So the claims writing, there will be a parts of types of claims. First one is independent claim. That means the general. So general claims always you include the subunits. You should not miss any kind of a components. What you should tell. Okay. So the remaining claims are dependent on the first one. So claims is very important. Novelty of your patent, where it will come? In the claims. Fine. So claims is independent claim. You should make one. Dependent claim, make it three. And last one is the application claim or utility claim. So combination of these three, we are going to fulfill the claims. So claims writing, first should be independent. Next three will be dependent. 4 is ready. Last one is use utility. Application. You write an application. So 5 claims are ready. Restrict your claims within 5. If exceeds more than 10, you need to charge per claim is 320 rupees. So number of pages also limited in India. Number of claims also limited in India. So within 1600 rupee, then we can go with filing a patent. And examination will come 4000. But this one very important thing, a special case for ladies. Always ladies are costly in IT India because they are giving an inputs, add one female, but the female candidate or inventor, they are charging for examination 8,000. Normal person 4,000, but one advantage is there. If you add any female of your mother or a sister or any of your partner, within 1 year you will get a grant. That is it. Investing money is not an issue, but within 1 year you are getting grant now. So that is the success story of your patent. Once you get a grant, you will get a certificate. After that, every year to be renewed. The 20 years is a lifetime. Once the 20 years is over, then we need to be give it to the public. So after that, your article and journals, or like journals also will be published, and it is there in IP journal. That is there for lifelong, but not in the website. After 20th year, it goes to public. So with the special case we can reinvent or that modification, improved version, we can suggest with the controllers, we can go ahead. I think hope I have completed this patent, what is the process of patent, how we are doing in New Horizon College, everything is clear, right? Fine. Then one story which I wanted to tell. Out of 21, I got a 2 grant. Then one grant which is related to the real problem which I faced. I think, I hope you all buy trails, right? At least one or twice. What's happening in the left side? Mine is utility, not process patent. Where you are riding a bike, left and right, left side and right side. What happened to the left side? Have you observed it? Maybe you can touch the finger or the wrist if it is paining. Continuously you will massage. Then you will sleep. Next day it will be automatically. You want going with the pain. If you go more than 1 hour or 2 hours, what will happen? Keeping a hand like this, you will get a wrist pain and this side will be getting bulge. Then continuously some of them will face in a month or a year. Then you will go and consult with the doctor, you can apply some bond and everything. So what? Handlebar is not my invention. But what I added with that, addition with the handlebar, there is a semi-rotatable device for the wrist stress release. So the stress is going to be released not with the continuous rotation. I wanted to move when I am standing alone at the time, 45 degree front, 45 degree back. So the 45 degree angle also my thinking different than the others. So it is a mechanical model only, not a machine model. It's a manual design. I just fitted with the original handlebar, launched my product, and I'm going to ready for the commercial axle. So it is only applicable for the gearless vehicle. Same problem you are also facing, right? So if I produce my product to the society, then definitely the people will buy my product. Sure or no? Really, if a bike riders, if you are facing the same problem, it's an individual problem. I am touching with the individuals, not the business people. So if I have a granted patent, I can go and talk to the gearless TVS. Hybrid vehicles are nowadays emerging. I can interact with the company. I have a granted patent. So can we go with a mutual agreement? So but one drawback was there. We are academicians. So we wanted to know technology transfer. Sitting in my place, ownership is mine, but I don't want to sell my entire ownership to the company people. So what should we do? The A and B story. So I will transfer my technology, then what will happen? Whatever the profit the A person is getting, he has to give a sharing to me every year or every month like that. A single paper, it gives how much work. Today you learned, I think so. So patent is very important. You can create your thinking, start your design, might be anything is there. Take a simple pencil, attracting the kids, initially normal pencil, then eraser, then sharpener, then toys will be added like that. So you can add on features with a normal product itself, not a huge one. Fine? Any doubts open to you or you will start?
Ma'am, can we file a patent on business model for service needs? Service business model.
That will come under arbitration. Are the services existing in the market which you should not?
If it's not,
If it is not, we can. I said no, that will come under process. How your service is useful to the Ola or Uber, then you can add on. Then you talk to them. The one thing which I wanted to tell you is Google Map you are searching, right? The Google is giving only one way path. Maybe you can take this idea. There is no two way. You can observe it. There is no potholes in it. In that Google Map, potholes also you can add how to be identified. These are the implementation you can add on. But whatever the Google, it gives a map, that may be a normal road or a mud road, we are not seeing. But immediately we wanted to switch over to reach the destination, right? So in that way you are going anything is fine for you. So that you can think there is an alternative routes will be there. You add on with the Google, definitely Google will take you as an intern. The Coca-Cola story is the best example of everyone. The internship girl only created the secret formula for Coca-Cola. Then that internship girl, she is recruited by Pepsi and Coca-Cola going down. Then Pepsi will be leading. This is then increasing a salary for her. That is branding. You can brand yourself. Without your transferring the information, you cannot. So you can just file first, protect your idea, then leave away for any kind of business challenges. So when you are participating in any of the event, if you have IP right of design or a patent, definitely the team will win. This is what the secret which I wanted to communicate to my students. When you are going a design challenge or anything else, project contest, innovation contest, SIH, Figure month end, all the secrets should be in IP is it. So there is one question. Is the idea is protected with IP rights? Yes. Or you can write under progress. We are writing under progress. Definitely that applications are statistic up to the second level. So if you prove your product is getting granted, then definitely that will be the winner of the team. So is there? Is there any other question? So I am not touching the slides. I just orally, ma'am has called me and I just conveying theoretically. Otherwise, my way is different because post lunch definitely everybody is will sleep. Then we should not do like that. We have to be always awake. Yeah. Then one more is agriculture. One is the healthcare. If you people are thinking healthcare, food and agriculture, definitely your product is invited in the society.
Education.
Yes, education also, what you are going to do, that is what we are using is Zoom. All the software platform, they are adding on now, background. If
Virtual
speaker is
background.
speaking, the background image
Virtual.
and everything will be viewed in a realistic way, that they made it. So every step you can see side, there is a setting, they are modifying each and everything. That means adding on features with the protection. But one thing is there, software we can go, but softwares are not patented in India. But the program, what is the processes included there, that we can try. But not sure it will be an 100% getting granted. Fine. So this is what they, applications are provisional application, complete application. So the time duration for provisional and complete 12 months. So you have enough time period. You can protect idea today and take the entire year and complete your product like this Scholar Mind. Then confidently you can apply for examination. So when as a lawyer is required, at the time of hearing only, there is a granting will be directly comes or with the help of lawyers. But now there is a business. There is a business between controller and lawyers. So lawyers are increasing more. So they need to give some job, right? So what they are telling is, inventors, you are not properly writing, you need to take a help from the lawyer. This I faced. They refused my application first time. So second time I went off with the lawyer. I paid to the lawyer fee 15,000. Okay, fine. 15,000 is better than 2 lakhs. That is fearing I come, but finally got granted. No, the value is very important. So maybe it will take 2 or 3 years time or 10 years time. You wait up to, that is Swiggy. He invested the product, but it takes 10 years time to be a successful entrepreneur. Fine. Hope I will see many successful entrepreneurs in this section. I think so. Yes. Anything? Okay. Start your creating of ideas. Just interact with your department, and we are ready here to support the entire New Horizon family. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for addressing our people in a very short notice. Thank you so much for that. So we have come to the end of the second day of the FDP. Hope all the sessions were useful to you, had great inputs. Thank you for patiently listening, both the faculty and the students. We have come to the end of the day. We will meet again tomorrow morning with another new topic. Professionals are outside. Please have it. And thank you for that. Thank you.
We are starting by, please be here by 9 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
9:50 we start the first session because we are concluding our panel discussion tomorrow.
Okay.
What we missed today, yesterday.
Sure, sure. 9 o'clock will start. Thank you.
One step above this
Whenever it will happen.
videos and